New at 11, they are now home. It's an emotional reunion for dozens of families of Utah soldiers. So we're glad you're with us for that reunion this morning. We're going to show it to you. Welcome to Live at 11. I'm Carrie Kronk.
And I'm Dan Evans. Fox 13's Scott McKane has more on the Utah Army National Guard troops' return. Tears when they left and probably tears when they got back as well. Huh, Scott?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Reunited, and it feels so good for nearly 100 Utah Army Guard soldiers and their families here this morning. And we're talking about a very long deployment, 10 months. Well, actually 10 months and about an extra excruciating 30 minutes for both sides here, the folks who were waiting and the folks who were waiting to get off the plane. But this is a situation that only allowed that hangar to get absolutely jam-packed with relatives, family members here. This was a situation where folks just could not wait to see their dad, brother, son, nephew, friend, you name it. A lot of anticipation here. And in some cases, we're talking about newlyweds just barely married before this deployment. Or in some cases, dads who barely got to spend any time with their newborns before leaving. There were lots of hugs, kisses, and tears of joy out on the tarmac.
We had a lot of different missions out there that we had to do, and it was fun, and we kept our mind in the game when we were out there. But once we got on that plane to come back, we knew it was real, that we're done, we're coming home.
Ain't nothing compared to this. Ain't nothing compared to this. Have my boy home and everything, so ain't nothing compared to have my boy home.
Now, some of you BYU fans out there might remember Eddie Stinnett. Yeah, that Eddie Stinnett. He played on a couple of legendary BYU football teams from the early 1980s, along with Steve Young, Vi Sikahema, and several others. But he says nothing compares to having his son back home safe and sound. And the reunion, well, for many of these soldiers, after all the hugs and kisses and tears, they get back to normal, and they're going to be getting back to their day jobs. But all of them say they were just extremely proud to serve. Now, this field artillery unit was part of Operation Spartan Shield and Operation Inherent Resolve. We're live in Salt Lake City. Scott McKane, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Thanks, Scott. A lot of happy returns, I think, with this one.